Big Sky country, and Big Sky is what it is. Many call it Charlie Russell country, where the famed Western painter found his subject matter along Montana's Missouri Breaks. Here are some of the richest hunting grounds in the entire state, as outfitter Matt Wicken knows.
I guess what's special about central Montana is the fact that we have virtually every big game species that the state has to offer right here within range. We've elk, deer, antelope, bighorn sheep, moose, goats, all within an hour of right here. And our terrain will change from cropland to break land in just the blink of an eye, and it's a pretty special area.
It's great to get out here and to see the different terrain. This is all big country, open terrain, not a lot of forests and trees. There are some pine, but for the most part, it's big open country. And they have these what they call coulees, or canyons, or draws, which are they look like mini Grand Canyons, and they're known as the Missouri Breaks, and quite magnificent and beautiful.
Captain Alvin Shell, U.S. Army retired, brings his infantry skills to this hunt, made even more significant after a true trial by fire in which he sustained full-thickness burns on a major percentage of his body.
It was great being able to come out here in the countryside and see Montana, feel the air here and experience the people, and then going out and hunting with probably one of the best guides out here. It was met every single one of my expectations.
These are the deer of the Missouri Breaks in Montana, and home to outfitter Matt Wickens, who now has set a goal of creating a memorable and exciting experience for Army infantry veteran, retired Captain Alvin Shell.
It was his first mule deer hunt. And growing up in Virginia, he's been squirrel hunting and turkey hunting and whitetail hunting, but he's never been out to the west for a mule deer.
I was challenged here this week, I really was. Going up the side of those mountains and going down in those draws, and it was a challenge to me, and I enjoyed it. I really did. It took everything in me, not to start limping or not to ask anybody to slow up. It was definitely a challenge.
When you learn the severity of Captain Shell's injuries, what is most amazing is not that he doesn't complain, but that he is able to walk at all. 10 months into his 2004 deployment, Alvin was in an IED explosion and covered in burning fuel, but battled on.
As soon as that IED hit a truck, we responded to that convoy. We got a person out of that truck and got that convoy moving. The fight was on. We had an RPG that initiated, the attack on us, and we just absolutely fought through it, and fought through the fire, fought through, the firefight itself, and absolutely took care of business. I'm burned about 33-35% of third-degree burns, or full-thickness burns, as they say, on my right side. So it's about from just under my armpit all the way down to right about where my boot line is. And it was third-degree burns, back, front, arms, legs. I have a visual field loss. I have a lot of joint pain. It's a lot of complicated kind of polytrauma things that are associated with it.
Captain Shell spent 2 years recovering in the hospital, fighting constant pain. At the end of his recovery, he was classified as 100% disabled. But for him, that's just a number.
That label of 100% disabled, it means nothing to me. It really doesn't. I don't push myself by other people's standards. I kind of set my own. And, I push until I can't push anymore. And if pushing, takes me to a triathlon like I got an opportunity to do in California, or if pushing takes me up the side of a mountain here in Montana, then that's what my 100% is. And I don't look at my disabilities and say that, I shouldn't be doing this. I look at the abilities that I still have and look at the leg and the arm that I still have and say, why aren't you doing it?
You know, I had no idea coming in. I knew that he'd been burned. And actually for the first couple days that we hunted, I didn't know how bad he had been burned until he actually showed us pictures. And it really changed the whole week for me because, you know, as an outfitter, my main concern of this whole thing is I want him to kill the biggest buck, and we want it to represent us and Moga and everybody. And once I saw how severe and how, you know, the reality of it, it burned his skin off, and he laid in a bed for 2 years. And, you know, the size of the deer and all that just seemed so immaterial. And it was really, you know, it was really shocking to me and eye-opening, you know, very humbling.
Alvin Shell won't let his scar tissue keep him from hunting.
Yeah, he's right there. I think our best plan is just to come right in through here and get him behind him.
We went out the next morning I should say, and set up and just didn't get the deer in. They were about 600, 700, 800 yards away. Tried to make a move on them around the backside. Got up top and spooked them. They actually saw Matt, our guide, saw him when he got up the glass, and all the deer sort of looked over at him, and boom, they were gone off into the tree lines.
These are the game-rich breaks of the Missouri River in Montana, where retired U.S. Army veteran Captain Alvin Shell is hunting with outfitter Matt Wickens for his first chance at taking a trophy mule deer buck.
We saw lots of deer, saw some beautiful deer. We saw a buck dogging some does. It was pretty cool to see that.
Way out there.
Yeah. He's standing up there real pretty.
You know, overall throughout the state, numbers are down. The mule deer numbers are low. Just right here locally, though, we're pretty lucky. There's a fair number of them still here, and we try to manage our place to optimize those numbers, and you know, I feel like it's working pretty well. Yeah, see, he's rutting up that doe. We're hot on our heels.
Alvin?
Yeah.
You know what rutting up on that doe means, don't you?
What's that?
It's like being at a cowboy bar. It's Saturday night, and you got your beer goggles on.
It makes our job a lot easier.
I could see him getting anxious, because Alvin would be like, okay, we're gonna shoot that one? Like, no, he's too far. Okay, so we're gonna make a move with him?
Not tonight. He's too far, and we're gonna run out of daylight before we could ever get over there. But
Yeah, I just was looking in it, just beyond him. What is that? What is that plateau over there? There's like a West Texas plateau.
well, it's kind of an optical illusion right now, and I don't completely understand it. But the difference of the hot and the cold air will take a small land formation and stretch it up, so it looks like a huge straight-walled cliff up there, but it's really not. It's just kind of a little hill.
You should be a teacher.
Yeah, I should.
You used to be, didn't you?
I did.
That's amazing. Anybody not ready to move on?
We're out of here.
Sounds good.
Retired U.S. Army veteran Captain Alvin Shell has survived severe burns in combat. And now, he's on the trail of his first mule deer buck in the steep and rugged Missouri River breaks in central Montana.
Right here, that doe coming up. Let's go ahead, let's get in position just in case. I'll set him right up here. Set him right here.
5, 6, 3. Got it. Oh!
Nice shot.
Perfect shot. You
Yeah.
saw who hit? Right in the shoulder. Good shooting, bro.
Good.
Got it. Alvin got a great deer. You know what? It was a hurry-up situation. We were out glassing, we were moving along, and Matt happened to spot a nice 4x4 dog of this doe up this, out of one of the coulees. We were able to get into position really quick, got the shot, found the deer, who got nailed perfectly in the shoulder, and he didn't go but about maybe 25 yards. So we were able to retrieve him fairly rapidly and quickly, and Alvin was very pleased and very happy. And that made me and Matt and Mac all feel very good that he had such a great time.
See that?
Yeah.
It's gotta be right up here somewhere. There it is, right there. Right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Nice job, man.
If the folks here, like the Wickens, Matt Wickens and his wife, they were great. The hospitality of a family, giving back to our veterans, of the Montana Outfitters Guide Association, with the Big Hearts Under Big Skies program, giving back to veterans. That's what Grateful Nation is about, and we're glad to be partnered with folks like this to be able to make these things happen.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh my
Nice
God.
work. That's a damn
Yeah.
Your first mule deer,
It's great.
Montana made.
the first kid on the block with one.
Yep.
Your son, your middle son, now he's gonna want you to bring him out here and get him
Yeah.
a mule deer.
Yeah, definitely. There's no way I'm
Lift that head. Let me see that.
no way I'm keeping Trey away from
Wow, look at that.
a good hunt.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like that, you never know when it's gonna happen.
It's just humbling to come out here to honor someone like this and to have folks like you across America doing this sort of thing. So.
Pretty humbling experience for us. You know, it's something we've never, last year we did our first one, and it was something we've made the choice. It's something we're gonna do every year.
Well, the great thing is that we get to introduce someone like Alvin here, who served his country and has never been mule deer hunting.
Nah.
And now he's going to get the pass torch on to his middle son who wants to go hunting.
Yeah.
You have no excuses now, Alvin.
And we set the bar kind of high, so you know.
Beautiful animal. This is a great representation of mule deer. 4x4, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Nice job.